somebody is hoping to have hoping to have a happier New Year is Jordan Henderson, and he's all over the back pages this morning, is he not?
Yeah, well, good luck with that, Jordan. I mean, I don't think there's much sympathy for him wanting to come home after 6 months. I mean, leaving aside that, the tax implications and all those issues that he'll have to face, there won't be any sympathy.
It's pretty small violin stuff.
Very small. I mean, it's just the minutest Stradivarius is out there for Jordan Henderson. I think people saw the hypocrisy when he went out there. I mean, when I read the stories, which, as you say, I mean, it's in the Sunday Telegraph, it's in the Sunday Times, all the sort of really well-connected Liverpool
and the
tabloids
have got it.
Yeah, and the tabloids. I was sort of working my way down size-wise, and not circulation-wise.
No,
and yeah, absolutely, he's gone out there, and he really should be getting on with it. I don't see. It doesn't help Steven Gerrard if he's losing a player of his quality. The Saudi Pro League will obviously want him to stay. It's a PR disaster if he leaves. But when he left, he did that interview, or when he arrived in Saudi, he did that interview with The Athletic, and then he spoke to the main England, or the England reporters after the Australia game at Wembley. And even then, I don't think he understood the enormity, and I use that word advisedly, in what he'd done, because you cannot be an ally to the gay community and then go and take the money of a country where homosexuality is illegal. You can't want to say, I want to play in the Euros and I need to be playing at a certain standard, and then go and playing in the Saudi Pro League. Obviously it's improving with the level of player that they're bringing in and the investment they're putting in, but everyone could sort of see through it. If Jordan Henderson had actually said, listen, I'm going there for the money. I want to set up my kids, my grandkids, every future generation of the Henderson family, then people will have gone, probably fair enough. There's an element of hypocrisy, but at least he's being upfront about the money. He went for the money, and now he is wanting to come back because of the level of football, and because apparently he's not, according to Matt Hughes in the Mail, he's not enjoying the heat and the humidity. Well, go on TripAdvisor or weather before, check the weather before you go.
I mean, what sort of a pay cut are you taking here? He's on £700,000 a week, so
he's not on 700,000. I mean, let's be fair to him. These sums get thrown around.
Well, okay, he's on
a decent sum.
He's on the equivalent were you to be not taxed. That's what it is. So say he's on
there is tax
350,000 without tax.
Well, let's be fair to Jordan Henderson. Look, the sums are astronomical. So even if it's 20% tax in his first year, and that tax-free element kicks in, you've got to be there for 2 years. Apparently, I'm not uber informed on this, but let's just have an element of sort of balance when we're throwing around huge headline figures like that. Anyway, he's on a huge sum, and there won't be much sympathy for him when he comes back, and there also won't be those sort of wages anyway. I mean, even those real wages.
Now at a top team, 100 less.
I don't know. It can't be about money. I know he went out there for the money, but returning, he wants games. He wants action. He can see this England generation of players that they have got a very good chance. Whatever your view on Southgate is, whether he can change games, and we won't go down that particular road yet. We can do that on the eve of the tournament. But England have got some fantastic players. They're going to do really well at the Euros. Probably only France A, France B can realistically stand in their way. And Jordan Henderson, he's not stupid. He can see the footballing quality in that dressing room. Personally, I would have him in the squad, but I wouldn't actually have him in the first team. I just think that central midfield three has moved on from Jordan Henderson.
Do you think he was a bit shocked that Al Ettifaq actually don't get any fans, and it's a bit like playing in non-league on a Saturday, very low non-league on a Saturday?
Well, do your research before you go. Talk to people. Obviously, he knows Steven Gerrard well, and Gerrard would have sold him the dream, and the finance would have absolutely have come into it. But he's been naive. He's been naive in terms of the reaction in the gay community and amongst England fans. England fans pointed out the hypocrisy of him going out there pretty quickly. So there's not a lot of sympathy for. The frustration in all this is that Jordan Henderson. I know Jordan Henderson. We've done interviews with him down the years. We spent a lot of time with him. He's not a bad individual. He's just made a horrendous mistake and just damaged his reputation by going to Saudi. And now he's wanting to run back.